Hi, everybody. Today we're going to try a new skill, and it's going to be creating dialogue between two sprites where one starts talking and the other one responds, and they can continue talking back and forth. So I'm going to start a new project, and I'm going to call this. We'll just name it talking for right now. Then I'm going to choose background. And let's say this one. And I want to get rid of my scratch. I'm going to pick two people. So I'm going to select people right here. So it narrows down my options. I'm going to pick Abby. She can stand over here. And I'm going to pick people again. Danny. And Danny is a lot bigger for some reason. So I'm going to change the size to about 80%. And then maybe I'll increase Abby's size to maybe about, 120%. Okay, now they look about the same size because that would have been weird. Now, one cool trick is I want these guys talking to each other, but they're both facing away. So I'm going to click on Danny here. I'm going to go to costumes, and I'm going to do a flip horizontal. So now she's facing the right way. Okay, and this is also, you might find other options for this character here. But I am going to stick with Danny. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to go back to code. So here, I'm just going to create something really simple as we're learning here that they can say between each other. So let's say these friends are hanging out, they just went trick-or-treating, and they want to know what their favorite candy is, or they're having a conversation about candy. I'm going to go to control. Oh, no, I'm going to go to events, and I'm going to click the flag to start. And I'm going to pick Abby. This is Abby's room, and she's going to start talking first. So when the flag is clicked, I'm going to say, say hello and wait 2 seconds. Okay. And I must have added that flag clicking on the other screen. So I'm going to fix that. So the flag is clicked. Abby's going to say, I got so much candy for Halloween. It was epic, because that's how all the cool kids talk. And then it says wait for 5 seconds. So that's as long as the speech is going to be up on the screen. So I want to make sure that my audience has enough time to read my message. And since my message is a little bit long, I'm going to change that to 5 seconds. So this is where it's going to get tricky. Okay. Now it's going to say broadcast message 1 right here. Okay. That means I'm broadcasting it, or I'm sharing it with my other sprite. But you'll notice here you have message 1 and new message. I want to give my message a name, and that's really important. Okay, otherwise this is going to get confusing. So I'm going to message, I'm going to give it a name, and I'm going to say it was epic. Okay, so that's the name of that message. So she's broadcasting it out to Danny. Now Danny, let's just do a check-in here. I got so much candy for Halloween. It was epic. Danny here is going to say, when I receive, it was epic. Okay, so this means she receives that message. It was epic. She's going to say, okay, I'm going to change this. What do we want Danny to say back? Me too. I'll trade you. Trade you all my candy for all your chocolate bars. For all your chips. Maybe she's a chip person. Okay, and then let's wait 5 seconds as well. And then she has to broadcast that back to Abby, right? So we're going to go to events, and it says broadcast. But you'll notice here that I want her to broadcast a message that's new. It's not, it was epic. So I'm going to call this, I'll trade you. Okay. So let's check so far. As of right now, I should have Abby saying to Danny, Halloween was, or I got so much candy at Halloween, it was epic. And I want Danny to say back, me too. I'll trade you all my candy for all your chips. Okay. Okay, so it's working. And you can change the time. If you feel like that was too long, you can change it to 4 seconds or 3 seconds. Or if you didn't feel like it was long enough, you can change it as well. So now I'm going to go back to Abby and I'm going to say, when I receive, I'll trade you. Oh, what do we want her to say back? Or maybe she's thinking, oh no, I couldn't possibly trade all my chips. Sorry. And we'll give that 5 seconds. And then hopefully you're starting to see she's got to broadcast it. So now I've got to change the name of that broadcast to, we'll say, sorry, she don't want to trade no chips. All right. And then last time we're going to go back to Danny. So Abby's going to say, oh no, I couldn't possibly trade on my chips. Sorry. And Danny's going to say, when she receives sorry, she's going to say, drats. It was worth a shot. And maybe we'll just have that for 3 seconds because it's a little bit shorter. And that should really be it at this point. I mean, I could put this here. Oh, I'm going to call that new message, right? And I'll call that drats. Okay, so here, according to my code, each of my sprites should be saying 2 things, one back to another in response to another. And this is a really important skill to have if we want to create a scene with dialogue where we can have the sprites respond to one another. And if we want to be building towards making stories and things like that, or cartoons, this is a skill that you're going to need to know. So let's see if I did it right. All right, success. So now that we've figured out a new skill, I would love to see you create your own scene where you have more than one sprite talking to another sprite and have them talk back and forth. Remember, it's really important for you to label each of your um, dialogues so that you can keep track of them. If you don't do that, it'll be really hard to keep track, but also your code probably won't work. It's something that you need to do. Okay, good luck and have fun.